Ellie was trapped in a nightmare she couldn't wake up from. At 16, life should have been about school dances and giggling with friends. Instead, Ellie lived in fear. Her boyfriend, Mark, was everything a boyfriend shouldn't be: controlling, possessive, and quick to anger.
He belittled me, isolated me from my friends, and made me feel small. The world felt even colder after my parents died in a car accident 2 years ago.
She had been living with her aunt, a woman who meant well but was too preoccupied with her own problems to offer Ellie the support she desperately needed. Mark became Ellie's entire world, and he used that power to manipulate and control her. Ellie knew their relationship was toxic, but she felt powerless to leave. The fear was paralyzing.
Mark had threatened me before, his words like venom in my ears. He made it clear that if I ever tried to leave him, he would make me regret it.
So Ellie stayed, enduring the constant emotional abuse, the cruel words, and the fear that gnawed at her soul. She was a bird with clipped wings, longing to break free, but terrified of the fall. The argument started like all the others. A careless word from Ellie, a perceived slight, and Mark exploded. His voice shook the small apartment, his words like daggers piercing Ellie's heart. She tried to shrink away, to make herself invisible, but it was no use. Mark's rage consumed everything.
You think you can just walk away from me?
He backed her up against the railing of the 8th floor balcony, his eyes blazing with fury. Ellie's heart hammered in her chest, her breath catching in her throat. She had never seen him this angry, this unhinged.
You think you can just walk away from me?
He snarled, his grip on her arm bruising. Before Ellie could even speak, he shoved her. The world tilted, the railing scraping against her back. She screamed, a desperate primal sound ripped from her throat as she tumbled over the edge. For a fleeting moment there was nothing but the rush of wind and the sickening sensation of falling. Then strong arms wrapped around her, breaking her fall.
I saw Mark's rage from the street below. I sprinted up the stairs, my heart pounding just in time to catch Ellie before she hit the ground.
He held her tight, his own body trembling with adrenaline and fear as he pulled her back onto solid ground. Ellie lay in Dylan's arms, her body racked with sobs. The terror of the fall, the realization of how close she had come to death, washed over her in waves. She clung to Dylan, her only solace in a world that suddenly felt very fragile. Dylan, her rock, her protector. He had saved her life, literally and figuratively.
Stay with me, you'll be safe here.
The police were called, Mark was arrested, his reign of terror finally over. Ellie knew she could never go back to that apartment, to that life. Dylan, without hesitation, opened his home and his heart to her.
Stay with me, you'll be safe here.
And so Ellie moved into Dylan's spare bedroom. It was a small room, but it felt like a sanctuary. For the first time in a long time, Ellie felt safe. Safe from Mark, safe from the fear that had haunted her. Dylan was her constant, his presence a soothing balm to her wounded soul. He listened patiently as she recounted the horrors of her life with Mark, offering words of comfort and encouragement. He helped her find a therapist, a kind woman with gentle eyes who helped Ellie confront her trauma and begin the long journey of healing. With Dylan by her side, Ellie slowly started to piece her life back together. Months passed. Ellie started attending a new school, a place where no one knew her story, where she could be just another face in the crowd. She poured herself into her studies, finding solace in the world of books and knowledge.
Come on, Elle. A change of scenery will do you good.
One sunny afternoon, Dylan dragged Ellie to a local coffee shop, his favorite spot to write. That's where she met Danny. He was tall, with a kind smile and eyes that crinkled in the corners when he laughed. He was a friend of Dylan's, an aspiring filmmaker with a head full of dreams. Dylan, ever the matchmaker, sensed a spark between Ellie and Danny. He subtly engineered situations where they could spend time together, always offering a gentle nudge in the right direction. At first, Ellie was hesitant, her heart still tender from past hurts. But Danny was different. He was patient, kind, and genuinely interested in getting to know the girl behind the sad eyes. He made her laugh, something she hadn't done in what felt like forever. He saw past the trauma, past the fear, and saw the strong, resilient young woman she truly was. Slowly, Ellie let down her guard, allowing herself to hope, to dream again. Love, it seemed, had found her in the most unexpected of places. With Danny by her side, Ellie blossomed. Her laughter came more easily, her smile brighter. The three friends, Dylan, Ellie and Danny, became inseparable. They spent countless hours together, their shared dreams and aspirations weaving a tapestry of friendship and support.
We could share our stories, our experiences. People connect with authenticity, with real life.
One rainy afternoon, while brainstorming ideas for a short film project, Dylan suggested they start a YouTube channel. And so, the Unbreakable Trio was born. Their first videos were simple, heartfelt vlogs about their friendship, their journey, and Ellie's inspiring story of survival. They spoke openly about the realities of domestic violence, the importance of seeking help, and the power of friendship in overcoming adversity. Their message resonated with viewers. People were drawn to their honesty, their vulnerability, and their infectious optimism. Their channel grew steadily, attracting a loyal following of subscribers who found solace and inspiration in their story. Their second channel, Laugh Out Loud, focused on comedy sketches, showcasing their goofy side and their natural comedic timing. Their videos went viral. Then came the interview on a popular morning talk show. The host, a charismatic woman known for her insightful interviews, was captivated by their story. The response to the interview was overwhelming. Their YouTube channels exploded, gaining hundreds of thousands of new subscribers overnight. Brands reached out, eager to collaborate with the trio whose positive message and infectious energy had captured the hearts of millions. Ellie, Dylan and Danny were able to turn their passion into a full-time career, their lives transformed by the power of storytelling and the unwavering support of their online community. They traveled the world, spreading their message of hope and resilience, using their platform to raise awareness about domestic violence and inspire others to find their voice. Ellie, once a scared girl trapped in a nightmare, was now a confident young woman living her dream. She had found her voice, her strength, and a love she never thought possible. Her life was a testament to the power of resilience, the importance of friendship, and the beauty of new beginnings.
I never imagined I'd be here sharing my story with the world, but here I am, stronger and happier than ever.
Ellie, Dylan, and Danny stood on a stage, microphone in hand, addressing a large audience. They were smiling, radiating happiness and confidence.